Watch to the end, and I'm going to teach you how to pull lots of...
Did you start uploading to YouTube?
Oh, we gotta do the boring stuff first?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I started in on this channel, or my channel, 2013. I've been doing it since I was 13 years old. And when I first started, I got 100,000 subscribers with an iPhone. And this is an iPhone 5 that recorded in 30 FPS, terrible quality. So, as you guys know, like, equipment's never an excuse because, like, people were constantly roasting me for the quality when I first blew up. I was like, I don't have money, I don't know what to do. But
what were some of the things that you identified as opportunities for improvement?
a lot of it is just like, you can just tell when a video shouldn't go viral. At the beginning of the video, just tell, like, literally the simplest thing, just tell them why they should watch it. You know, if you're putting 1,000,000 Orbeez in a pool, don't start the video with you shopping for, you know, your mom's birthday present. At the beginning of the video, just say, we're going to put 1,000,000 Orbeez in this pool. And then that right there should, you know, be at least slightly sufficient. Yeah. So for most people, it's just that. They're just not hooking viewers, and the video ideas just aren't that entertaining.
Is there anything that you've seen in common to the creators that you've seen to be successful?
No, I mean, YouTube's so big.
So do you think that there's any common misconceptions that creators have about YouTube?
A lot of people blame the algorithm, but typically you can just look at the data and point to it. I mean, I don't really have to dig too deep into that one.
Yeah, so you're known for digging into the data. What are some of the key metrics that you look at?
Boil it down to the people who are watching. Just think about it. Like, what do you think YouTube wants? Like, to me, I think YouTube just wants people to click on a video and watch it, right? I mean, that's how they get their ad revenue. That's how they keep viewers happy and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure comments, like, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, they want you to click, watch a video, click, watch a video, and just do that as long as possible. So to me, what's important is click-through rate, getting people to click on your video, and then average view duration, average view percentage, or just relative retention, and, you know, having them watch it. If people are clicking your video more than they click other videos, and they're watching it longer than they watch other videos, you know, as simplistic as that is, that's like what YouTube wants, and I think that's how you just, you know, be successful.
What about, like, your creative process? How does it all start with the Mr. Beast video?
Well, obviously everything starts with an idea, and for me, I like to make my videos a little longer, so that's a big part of what ideas we do. So we just, the biggest thing is, you know, obviously a clickable thumbnail and title, interesting stuff, yada yada, but is it something that people will genuinely want to watch? And this might be a little tangent, but one thing is, a lot of creators think click-through rate is just like the title and thumbnail and did they click it, but a lot of it too is, did they enjoy your last video? You know what I mean? Like, because if someone watches a video of yours and they loved it, you can bet the next time you're recommended, their chance of clicking is a lot higher, you know? So it's like, is it something that can be entertaining for a long time? Is it something that if they watch this next time, you know, they see a video of mine, will they be excited? Like, I loved that last one, so I want to watch the next one. Like, those two type of things. And then obviously, you know, is it just interesting and clickable? And so that for, you know, ideation, that's obviously the first and foremost.
Is there anything that you think is unique to how you film or your editing process that...
Well, I guess we start with filming. For me, and it might not always show, trust me, I think, though, I like to try to just put it, I feel like a lot of creators have a mindset of, like, how can I get the most views with the least amount of time? And I'm not saying that's wrong, you know, because obviously I have that mindset sometimes too, but I try to, when filming, put in as much work, even if it's like a 15-second part of a video, even if that one little part will take like 10 hours, you know. Wow. But, like, hypothetically, right? But that 15 seconds is like, wow, like, that's great. Like, I feel like viewers genuinely notice when you go the extra mile. And so with filming, it's just like trying to make sure we're doing everything we can, no matter how expensive it is, no matter how much time it takes, to make the best video possible so they have the best experience, and so they want to, you know, obviously watch more videos because that's what you want the viewers to do. And then with editing, just no dull moments, you know, have a good hook at the beginning. Some minor tips I could give is, like, you know, if I do a video like last sleep circle wins 10 grand, obviously people are going to watch to the end because they want to see who won the money. So you could apply that to your videos. If somehow you could have a payoff at the end, then more people are going to watch to the end just to see what happened. And just obviously don't cut out all dull moments. Try not to over-explain things. If a camera just sits on me and I'm just talking for 20 seconds, it doesn't hold retention as well as maybe me talking and other footage popping up. Keep it fresh and always try to introduce things here and there. And then if it works well, take it and run with it for a little bit. Then introduce something else new. Because if I just did Lastly videos nonstop for the next 3 years, like, no one would watch me. Everyone would be like, we've seen it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you mentioned to me that you actually spend a lot of your time on brainstorming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ideas.
So is that like a regular thing?
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, the idea is a big part of the video. Not even just from clicking it, but whether or not people watch it. If you're spending 24 hours in a corner, that's just not as entertaining as spending 24 hours in a jail cell. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, like, the only difference there is the idea. It's not the content. It's what you formulated beforehand. So yeah, like, I like to spend an hour a day. It's dwindled recently. We have a lot of ideas, but if you spend an hour a day thinking of ideas, it's pretty hard to not expect your channel to do better. All
right, so you're uploading a lot of videos. How do you keep from burning out?
Like, if there's something that, like, I genuinely just don't want to get out of bed and do, that's a problem. And at the end of the day, it's just keeping it enjoyable. So I have Chris and Chandler. If you've seen my videos, they're really fun to be around. So, like, spending 24 hours in a desert by myself would be miserable. But spending 24 hours with my boys and just hanging out and stuff like that makes it so much more fun. So for me, this might not apply to like 90% of you, but for me, creating an environment that's fun, that I get excited for, and then, outsourcing things that just make me not want to get out of bed, I don't know a different way to phrase it, that's what has helped, long term.